Hey guys, wanted to give a quick video update to you of all that's going on. The info will also be attached in the message below. First of all, just want to thank you guys for giving. During our December members meeting, we shared about some financial strain we've been experiencing due to giving and spending, but particularly needing everyone to really lean in and give sacrificially to our financial needs. And we just wanted to thank you because December was one of our best giving months in a long time, and it met our needs. We need to keep it up though, but we want you to know we noticed it and are so grateful. We ask that all our members just lean into that covenant commitment to give, not merely for the provision of our church's financial needs, but for your own experience of how God takes care of you as you give yourself to his kingdom purposes in your money. I know that's hard to talk about, but it's just true. Secondly, we want to thank you for setting in chairs. We'd asked that during these weeks when college students were going particularly, that we wouldn't drift in and set up in the bleachers. If you sit in the bleachers, there's no condemnation for you. Please hear that. But it does help us if people sit in the chairs first. It gives us a greater sense of unity. It opens up more opportunity for conversations to be struck up. But it also, for people who really come in late, and we know that's kind of a thing, that it's easier for them to slide into the bleachers. And so we asked you to do that in this past season. It'd be super great if we could keep doing that. But again, no judgment, no condemnation. Not a better Christian or a member if you, wherever you sit. Also, we talked about establishing deacons. So during particularly the first quarter of this year, we super hope that we're going to have our deacons established. We talked to you about this at the members meeting, shared a video. I'm going to share a link to that video below in the text. I'm also going to share a paper by Bob Thune, a theological paper on deacons. Super encourage you to read that. Also a book the staff and elders are reading together if you'd like to look at it. It's a little longer. The paper's short, video's not long, but also the next 2 weeks our sermons will be on this topic. Let's really be praying about this. I think establishment of healthy deacons in our church is going to help us to be structured for greater maturity in our growth as disciples of Jesus and in our advancement of his mission in the common missions and everyday missions that we all inhabit. Also, if you're a member, we'd love to have your covenant membership affirmation returned, the paper version, by the end of January, or you can send one of the elders a message and just say, I'm in and I commit to what's on the paper. Just please do that. If you're not planning to do that, just want you to know the ball is in your court. Okay, so it's in your court to reach out to an elder to have a conversation about that. We've always asked our members to have a conversation with us either before they leave membership or leave the church in general. Attach some articles to help you understand the thinking behind that if you'd like that. Also at Leadership Collective and in my sermon this past week, talked about a soul health plan for the year, attaching a link to that document. Hey, let's lean in here. We make plans for all kinds of things, or when we don't plan, there's consequences. Well, it's the corny saying, if we fail to plan, we plan to fail. So attach the document there, but be more than happy to get with you on that. Last year, for a few months, we met on Wednesdays and prayed. We also resourced people who couldn't meet and encouraged people to fast. We're learning a lot from the Kansas City Underground, a group of micro churches, obviously in Kansas City. One thing they do well is fast and pray, and they send out a weekly guide on Tuesdays. So instead of reinventing the wheel, because their heart is so similar to ours in vision, just attaching here a link to their prayer guide for for Tuesdays that we could use on Wednesdays. So anybody want to lean in there tomorrow, that's great. Also, this is kind of a big update we've been talking about for a while and hoping the opportunity would arise. And it came about quickly that we found out that the Mission Church, Mission Chapel, that met, in our building for a while, had the room right down the hall. Their room came up as an opportunity for us to lease. And so we jumped on that. We know that although there's been some financial strain, that this is an opportunity we didn't want to pass. We just signed a lease for a year. If it doesn't work out, we can always step back next year and decide if we just need one room. So we'll maintain our space. We'll have that room. It's very important, I think, for our children. We have a lot of children and we want to grow that. So it helps us in terms of setup, in terms of strategy, and even more so in terms of safety. And there's a bathroom within that room that also makes it strategic. We'll keep our other rooms so it opens up possibilities. Lastly, when we get this right in at 5 minutes, pray for your elders as they reflect on potentially a new vision or visions for the lives of our missional communities. Over the past years, lots of conversations with groups and individuals about their experience of discipleship within our missional community vision. We hear some disconnect from our explanation of what people are experiencing, while we continue to hold our convictions that we want to see tables like we find in Matthew chapter 9 spread throughout our city and the area. We're listening. We don't want to be rigid. We don't want to be straitjacketed. We want to be open to how the Spirit might expand, not lessen, but expand our vision so that every person, regardless of the season of life they're in or the season they're in their spiritual journey, can thrive in missional community. So join us in prayer. Thank you for your time. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.